Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Happy Christmas Eve. Hope everyone's okay. Hope that we're getting good audio. Let's see, I know I haven't been live in a while, so I'm trying a different way to actually stream. Hopefully this is coming through, so let me know if audio and video are okay. We are live, audio and video are good. Awesome. Okay, folks, yes. Merry Christmas to everyone. Merry Christmas Eve, I should say. Tomorrow's Christmas, obviously. Let's see, got a couple new people in here. Let's see, Rune, good morning to you. Dana Reed, good morning to you. Outlaw Locksmith, hello to you. And Chevrolet Dude, hello. No, I've not been on in a while, so I haven't seen y'all before, I don't think. But anyways, good to be back here. And just wanted to give you all a quick update, have a little quick holiday fun, and yeah, just kind of give everybody an update as to what's going on. But it's good to be back for just a little bit. It's not going to be a long live stream today. So we've been, as y'all know, we've been really busy on the podcast. Rune, thank you for sharing that link. And I've got to do some more work on some of the latest episodes for that today. As soon as we get done here, and hopefully tomorrow, our holiday special will be releasing on all the platforms. We did kind of just a fun episode. I know season 2 has mostly been doom and gloom. Everybody dies in fires and stuff like that. But we had a little fun get together holiday, kind of look back on the whole year since we started the podcast just over a year ago. Let's see, thought Christmas would be a good day to get out of the cupboard, but I see you're still in it. Yeah, this is kind of turned into my home recording studio. The acoustics are really good here, so everything sounds good, and I've got my computer set up, and I can fold it away back into here whenever I'm not using it. And I've got the printer in my cabinet, which is right next to here, so I've got easy access to everything. Cats are all doing fine. Come here. Aloysius is coming around to see what's going on. Actually, he sits on the CPU down here. I've got a little Mac Mini, and he likes sitting on there to get warm, don't you, boy? Yeah, you see what's going on. So anyway, yeah, podcast is going strong. We've got a lot planned for this coming year. A lot of good stories that we're going to be sharing, and yeah, Aloysius, everybody loves you. Yes, they do. Podcast, we're seeing a really strong uptick in viewers, and they're doing it's doing pretty well. The shop kitties are doing well. Found forever homes for several of them. So we're down to just a couple out there now, Cornelia and little girl. Actually, and I've got one other out there, but they're doing fine. They're enjoying life, wrecking the shop. They've completely rearranged everything that I have out there, so it's kind of a mess out there right now. But they are doing well. Just over there is our problems. Okay, yeah. I see it kind of buffering on my end as well. Guess it's a good thing I wasn't playing any music or anything like that. Miko Wolf. Yeah, that's a good thing. Just checking in for Christmas. Let's see, I'm not sure why it is doing that. Yes, boy. Yes. Closed another tab, so maybe that will fix it. The lag between, I'm actually using the recording studio platform that we use for the podcast to stream. Last time I streamed, it was just kind of through a little app that wasn't the greatest in the world. So I don't know why YouTube on the web browser doesn't support just direct live streaming, why you have to go through something. You have to use another streaming service or, uh, excuse me, you have to use another streaming service or software or something like that. I don't know. You'd think they could change that. But yes, all the kitties are doing well, and work's been going pretty well. We've been busy with that, been doing a lot of access control jobs, maintenance on access control systems, both that we've installed and others have installed. Got a one customer that has electronic latch retraction on a first choice concealed vertical rod device, and is just being really, really weird. We found actually a cut wire in the door. The wire supplying power to the latch retractor had broken clean in two on one of the conductors. And so we replaced that, fixed that. And the very next day, it was still giving issues where it would retract and then release and then retract and release a couple times. So went back out there and found that it was rubbing on the cover for the head unit. Let's see, and got that fixed, tested it probably 50 times, and it worked. And then they called the very next day saying that it was doing the exact same thing again. So I'll have to do something with that. See, as long as you have more than 1,000 subs, you should be able to go live directly from the YouTube app. I've not tried putting the YouTube app on the computer. Might try doing that just to see if that'll give me an option. Because I know through the web browser it doesn't give you that go live directly. My goodness, Aloysius, you have shedded all over me. Let's see. Haven't been doing as much safe work lately. Just I haven't had that much of an opportunity. When I do safe work these days, normally it is either replacing dial combinations with keypads, or actually did one where I replaced a keypad with a dial combination recently. But otherwise, I've not been doing a whole lot else. Just that. Let's see. Can't really think of anything that stood out to me. I know there's a lot of stuff that, when I first started doing this almost 3 years ago now, it's been, 2.5 years since I started locksmithing full time. And I know a lot of things would get me excited and everything back then. It was new and I'd never encountered it before. Now, a lot of it I've seen, I've dealt with it. I know how to deal with it pretty quickly. So, yeah, that's still going pretty good. Let's see. I know I didn't put out that I was doing this really that early. It's just kind of last night I decided, hey, I need to do something for Christmas. And so I've got something interesting let's see, the create option on the studio website should be able to start an instant live. Okay. I'll play around with that, Rune, whenever I get done. Whenever I get done with this. So you might see me pop on a little bit, maybe, just to test it and see how it does. If so, I might be able to go back to doing something a little more regularly. It's just kind of a hassle to get everything out to the shop and do something out there, and then bring it all back in, especially if it's a day that we are recording the podcast. Because obviously I like to record in here. I've got the microphone. You can see it's a Yeti Nano Blue, or whatever it is. Great microphone. Sounds really good. Normally I've got actual headphones that I wear when I'm recording. I just have my AirPods in right now. But let's see. Locksmithing stuff. I don't know. What have y'all been up to? I miss hearing from you guys as well, Dana. I miss chatting with everybody. Chevrolet dude and outlaw locksmith. Where are you guys from? If y'all are still here, what kind of work do y'all do? Just curious, because I don't think I've seen y'all before, like I said. So just jump in the chat there. Hope everybody else's kitties are doing well. Is he doing an advent calendar video later? See, Miko, you installed a bunch of CCTV cameras that were great. Yeah, we've started doing some stuff like that. We've got a guy that came on with us earlier this year, well, back over the summer, and he's an electrician. He's not a locksmith, but he's learning lock hardware. Has a lot of background in access control, especially with Paxton, but he's also done cameras and DVR and security systems and stuff. So he's kind of been integrating some stuff with us. Let's see, Rune. Yep, you install mostly Ruco. I've not ran into any Ruco yet. I know they're out there, but we did actually have a guy bring in a trio vang, which normally you don't see a lot of trio vang, or at least not in this area. But when we do see it, it's for boats, and he did not have a key for it and needed a key made, and that was kind of fun to get that cylinder opened, and then to actually cut a key by code for it. But yeah, no, you'll be the first I'll let know when I find a Ruco in the wild around here. I know they exist, but I've not seen one yet. Dana, just been working. Yeah. Let's see. Chevrolet dude, you're a mechanic in Saskatchewan. Cool. I need to work on my car a little bit. The blower fan for my air conditioning, and more importantly right now, the heating, is not blowing. So I don't know if it's the fan, the resistor, the relay. That's kind of on my list of things to do either this week or next weekend. We'll see what happens there. I had the same issue in my work truck, and so I got that fixed. I was driving my car back and forth during the week. Normally I drive my car to the shop like on Mondays and then just drive the work truck home back and forth for the rest of the week, unless if I have something else to do one evening. But when the blower fan was out on it, I said, I'm not freezing every morning because, it's not as cold as it would be up there, but down here we've been getting down to about 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which anything below like 60 degrees outside is cold to me. I don't like cold weather. The older I get, the less I enjoy anything cooler. And so anyway, as soon as the truck got fixed, the blower fan in my car went out. So that's been not too fun. Let's see. Miko's caught a porch bandit already. That's nice. Yeah, catch those porch bandits. That's why I'm always paranoid about having stuff shipped to my house. Let's see. It's real easy to install. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, hiding the wire can be difficult sometimes. Yeah, Tyler, I know it's Saturday, not Sunday. Even though my title says Saturday, I need to change that to Sunday so that I stick with my story. I'll try to do that. Let's see. Triving's popular in Norway. Okay, yeah. I actually did see, who was it? I think Jeff ran into one of the Ving card lock sets somewhere. I think we actually posted pictures to Twitter and Instagram. All right, Tyler, we'll see you. Let's see, Miko, same temperature, about 38 to 20 degrees. Yeah, I bet Miko does like that. Let's see. It's colder there than here. Yeah. Wow. Well, actually, Dana, today it is, what is it outside right now? About 55. So it actually is warmer here than what it has been just today. But earlier this week, there were a couple mornings that it was about 25 degrees when I left the house. So it's Fahrenheit, not centigrade. So 25 degrees centigrade at 6 in the morning we would have an issue. Plead the fifth and don't answer no questions. No, do never take a Ving card lock apart. Yeah, we don't get really any work for hotels. We do, but when we do, it's mostly like an exit device repair or something like that. Normally, though, they're pretty good about all doing their own maintenance. But if somebody brings one in, then I will keep that in mind. Just like customers are buying residential hardware off of Amazon right now, and they have Schlage-ish keyways and keys, but the spacing and depth is completely different. Their keyways are actually a little bit narrower than a standard Schlage keyway, and also the pins that they use are smaller diameter than your standard pins. So I actually had to use pins. The one that I managed to get done, it was 2 deadbolts, and I had to get them done because I took them apart and dumped the old pins out into the bucket before I realized that things were not as they should be. So don't ever take them apart if they bought them from Amazon. Check your key in there. Just take a regular SC1, slide it in there, see if it'll go. But I had to use pins from the interchangeable core kit because they were the correct diameter to go in there. And then it's just a matter of blind pinning. And there was another guy, he bought a house, and I went out there and I rekeyed it initially when he first bought the house. And then he ordered all new hardware and wanted everything keyed alike because he was thinking that everything was separate. And I go and I look at one of the levers and I said, "You bought this on Amazon, didn't you?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Okay." I said, "Not going to be able to take it apart. You just don't take those apart. You can't access the cylinder." So just my little bit of wisdom on Amazon hardware. Don't do it. Might be cheap, might look good, but you're kind of out of luck if you ever want to rekey it. Let's see. Let's see, what else do we have? Alrighty. So I am going to try something, and it may or may not work. But I think I'll be able to read my Christmas special. Maybe. Y'all ready for it? You want to wait a little bit. Let's see. Talking about the pre-punched hole key cards. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, like, okay. I think I know what you're talking about there. Yeah. I wouldn't try to service any of those personally, just because we don't have any parts for it or anything. All right. Dana says, yes, we are ready for the Christmas thing. All right. Let's see here. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, that was probably a little bit loud. All right. Here we go, folks. 'Twas the day after Christmas, and all through the house gifts were enjoyed, and the cat played with its new mouse. Dad read the instructions for his latest project. He would install it today, nobody would object. And in code by Schleg promised to keep out robbers, neighbors, and even the plague. Best deadbolt on the market, the reviews had exuded, batteries were even included. Dad took the lock to the door. He figured it would take but a few minutes, no more. He used his trusty screwdriver, undid the bolts, and removed the lock that had been there before. As he inserted the new bolt in the door, he noticed that the hole was askew, something not known before. No matter, it should still do. Keypad was crooked, but as long as it worked, he didn't care if it looked good. He passed the wire through the plate, trying hard to keep everything straight. Frustration began when the through bolts wouldn't go in, and Mom gave him that look again. Try as he might, screws just wouldn't get tight. The videos online had shown this exact lock going in just fine. As Mom was taking the kids shopping, Dad was so mad he was practically hopping. After gathering his thoughts and avoiding panic, he decided to call tech support. What the heck? The woman who answered the phone was very kind and understood that Dad was nearly losing his mind. She took her time and explained that not all doors were always the same. Try as he might, Dad still couldn't get it just right. Convincing Mom that new holes were needed to drill, that would be a battle all uphill. When all of a sudden, Dad saw a sign. Not a star in the sky, but a miracle nonetheless. A van that said locksmith, God bless. Dad ran over to the man and asked if he could give him a hand. The locksmith was tired after working all night, out in the snow, and given his young family a fright. But the locksmith was kind, and he said, "No, I don't mind." As soon as he looked, he knew what was the matter, and he could fix the problem with little mess or clatter. With a quick run of 1-inch hole saw and some work with a chisel, the crossbore was now fit as a fiddle. Quick as a flash, the locksmith had the lock on the door, looking better than Dad had it before. As the locksmith packed up his tools, Dad asked, "How much do I owe you?" The man started to name his price, then he thought twice. "This one's on me, since I didn't have to make a special trip, and when you asked, you were so nice." Dad wouldn't hear it and kept insisting to pay. The locksmith just wanted to get home and stay. "Then before you leave, take a plate of food to go, just in case you get stuck in the snow." Reluctantly, the locksmith agreed, and Dad piled a plate high with turkey and pie indeed. As he waved goodbye to the kind locksmith, Dad knew he was a good man to deal with, and he would hire him again because his work was terrific and swift. When the locksmith got home and opened his plate, he found a note that caused him to wait. The note said, "Your work was so swell, and now my wife won't give me, well, please accept this gratuity, and know I will call you for your service through perpetuity." What the locksmith found next was such a surprise. Several large bills brought tears to his eyes. His heart swelled with thanks, as that money would fill his tanks. The end. That's it. And my music quit playing, so anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that. That's something actually I was writing, doing some writing for the podcast just the other week, and took a break from that, and all of that just started popping into my head, and I said, I got to write it down and finish it. So I might do just a standalone video with that, because it's been, 5 years now since I posted the 12 Days of Locksmiths. But anyway, that's my little Christmas message. I think I'm going to start to wrap it up. Music was a little loud. Okay. Yeah, I can't, it was really quiet on my end. But then again, that's going through our recording studio stuff, and it's kind of difficult. Kurt O, Lock and Key, good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So anyway, I guess we'll start to wrap it up. I hope that everyone has a great Christmas. If you are on call or have to work today and or tomorrow, then I hope that all of your calls will be easy and trouble-free. Personally, I go back to work Tuesday, so just have a 3-day weekend, which I'm thankful for. And anyway, and then we'll do it again next weekend too, because New Year's Day is on Monday, obviously. And so I might be live next Saturday. Just depends on what all we got going on. But anyway, it was good to see y'all again. I know I didn't really advertise that I was doing this, so it's good to see everybody here, though, and I really, really appreciate it. So yes, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, even though I know Hanukkah's over, to all you who celebrate Hanukkah. Happy any other holidays that you celebrate this time of year, and Happy New Year. Like I said, I might squeeze in one live stream next weekend before the new year starts. If not, then I will see y'all when I see y'all. So stay happy, stay healthy, Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, stay out of trouble. See y'all next time.